So as part of the Carolina Crossroads project, we're doing an extensive widening of I-26 right in this location. As part of that, we're purchasing a few buildings and some property, and one of the buildings we had to purchase is this Spherion building right here.
Partnering with Irmo Fire and other municipalities gave SCDOT the chance to give purpose to a building that will soon be demolished and allow firefighters the ability to get the training that they need.
Today we've actually got companies from Lexington County, Irmo, West Columbia, and the City of Columbia all attending the training. This week we've actually been working on flat roof ventilation operations. Getting buildings like this that DOT has allowed us to train in doesn't happen very often. So today we're just going up top, and we've got rotary chainsaws and rotary blades up there, and we're just cutting the roof, going over the steps of cutting a flat roof. The benefits of that is if the fire's on the inside, making that big opening on that roof, it allows that bad stuff, that heat, the bad smoke to be able to get out of the building.
Firefighters began their training at the Spherion building on October 18th and were granted use of the building for 2 weeks.
Last week we actually did some hose line evolutions. We actually brought someone in from Charlotte and taught a 3-day kind of engine company class, so to speak. So all last week we were taking our fire hose inside and just stretching it throughout the building and just learning and building on our hose stretching techniques.
So it's really important for SCDOT to work with all our stakeholder partners. And we just really appreciate all the work that emergency services do for all of us. So one way we can give back to them is to allow them to have access to the buildings that we sometimes need to build our road projects. And it's great to allow them that access to do that training, to get better at what they do, to keep us all safer in the long run.
We're very blessed. Getting buildings like this is few and far between. And with the I-26 widening project, DOT's been gracious enough to allow us to come in these buildings and train before they're demoed. And that's just, that's not only benefiting us, but it's also benefiting our customers, our citizens. Again, thank you so much, DOT, for allowing us to come out here and train.